charitable giving has long been a powerful force in Vietnam, connecting generous hearts with those in need. Yet, in recent years, a wave of controversy has swept through the world of philanthropy as a series of high-profile cases have exposed troubling gaps in transparency and accountability. These stories, which captivated and angered the public, have raised difficult questions. Who can we trust with our donations? How can we be sure that help truly reaches those who need it most? And what is at stake when the line between compassion and exploitation becomes blurred? Let's start in 2016, when the well-known presenter, MC Lu Quoc Don, launched a large-scale fundraising campaign to support the flood-ravaged central provinces. The effort quickly gained momentum, amassing a staggering 24 billion VND. At first, hopes were high. Here was a chance for collective action to bring real relief to suffering communities. But soon, doubts began to surface. Lu Quoc Don reported spending $3 billion directly on emergency aid and claimed to have transferred the remaining $21 billion to a secondary account intended for more targeted charity work. To reassure the public, he promised transparency through a dedicated website. However, the website proved short-lived, offering little clarity or detail, and each subsequent attempt to clarify the finances only deepened public skepticism. For many, this marked the beginning of a growing distrust in celebrity-led charity drives. 4 years later, another dramatic case unfolded. In 2020, Co-Teen captured national attention by raising an unprecedented 177 billion VND for flood relief. Yet controversy quickly followed. A viral moment, dubbed the Legend of 500,000 VND bills becoming 5 million, sparked online mockery about the handling of donations. Questions also arose about her distribution process, as she personally selected recipients, sometimes excluding families that appeared less needy in her eyes. But perhaps the biggest shock came when she publicly accounted for all 177 billion VND, using nothing more than a handwritten note on a single sheet of A4 paper. The lack of professional accounting and transparency left many supporters feeling betrayed. The story didn't stop there. Also in 2020, the popular comedian He Lu appealed to the public for help, collecting 14 billion VND for flood victims. However, this sum sat untouched for 6 months. Only after facing heavy criticism did He Lu start distributing aid, and his explanation, that illness had prevented him from acting sooner, was met with widespread skepticism and ridicule. The suspicion was not just about delays, but about the possibility of mismanagement or worse. MC Leteau, another trusted figure, found himself embroiled in controversy after raising 9.45 billion VND. During the height of the crisis, he transferred funds to another party instead of personally overseeing relief efforts, citing a busy filming schedule. This decision, and his continued fundraising for a celebrity living an apparently luxurious life, fueled doubts about his priorities and the ultimate destination of the donations. The pattern continued in 2024 with the case of Me & Go. Her emotionally charged hospital live streams moved many to contribute, and the charity account managed by TikToker Pham Tho received 16.7 billion VND. Despite promises of transparency and repeated assurances that they harbored no ill intentions, both figures disappeared from public view without providing clear financial statements. The abrupt silence only intensified suspicions of wrongdoing. These cases, while unique in their details, share a troubling pattern: a lack of clear, credible accounting and the ease with which trust can be lost. In a world where charity can be the king of all professions, easily generating profit by appealing to goodwill, but just as easily destroying reputations with a single financial statement, the stakes are high. The real tragedy is that, while the truly poor remain in desperate need, those who exploit charity for personal gain can walk away with houses, cars, and shattered public confidence in their wake. Vietnam's charitable community now faces a defining challenge. Only by demanding transparency, accountability, and a renewed focus on the true beneficiaries, the poor and vulnerable, can we restore faith and ensure that charity lives up to its highest ideals: compassion, integrity, and hope for all.